Why are billionaires quietly buying land at the very edge of the world? Why is New Zealand, a small remote country far from major power centers, suddenly home to luxury estates, private airstrips, and hidden bunkers? It's not just about real estate. It's about survival, control, and knowing something that most people don't. In this video, we'll uncover why some of the world's wealthiest people are moving their money and their lives to New Zealand. And by the end, you might start to see the world through their eyes. On a map, New Zealand looks tiny. Two small islands in the South Pacific, thousands of miles from anywhere. For the average person, it's a dream vacation spot. Mountains, lakes, beaches, and quiet towns. But for the ultra-rich, it's something much more, a backup plan. Because in a world that feels increasingly unstable, New Zealand offers three things the wealthy value most: safety, stability, control. It's politically neutral, economically stable, and socially peaceful. There's no war, little corruption, and strong legal protections. And its geographic isolation makes it one of the hardest places in the world to reach. To someone worth billions, that isolation is priceless. As one Silicon Valley billionaire put it, "If the world ends, I'm going to New Zealand." So who's actually buying? Peter Thiel, the billionaire co-founder of PayPal and an early Facebook investor, bought a massive estate in New Zealand's South Island. His property includes hundreds of acres of land, a private lake, and, reportedly, a bunker designed to withstand almost anything. He's not alone. Hedge fund managers, venture capitalists, and tech moguls have quietly snapped up land all across New Zealand in the past decade. Some even went so far as to gain New Zealand citizenship in case they ever need to leave their home country quickly. One property developer in New Zealand even said he sold more survival bunkers to American billionaires than to locals. And these aren't small cabins in the woods. They're multi-million-dollar estates with secret underground facilities, private airstrips, and even their own power grids. You might be wondering, why are they doing this now? The answer is simple: uncertainty. In just the last 20 years, we've seen massive financial crashes, growing political unrest, a global pandemic, and increasingly extreme weather events. For the average person, these things feel disruptive. But for billionaires, they're warning signs. You see, the ultra-rich don't just think in terms of making money. They think in terms of preserving it, and themselves. For them, New Zealand is like an insurance policy. They hope they'll never need it. But if they do, it'll be ready. New Zealand is uniquely suited to this kind of thinking. It has a mild climate, fertile farmland, clean water, and abundant natural resources. Its population is small, and its culture is private and understated. And legally, it allows foreign investors to own large tracts of land, something many other countries restrict. But the real advantage is how far away it is. If global transportation collapsed tomorrow, or if conflict broke out on a large scale, New Zealand would likely remain untouched for longer than anywhere else. It's so remote that it's even been used as a stand-in for fictional worlds, like Middle-earth in The Lord of the Rings. And to the ultra-rich, that remoteness feels like a shield. So what do these estates actually look like? Some are vast ranches with sweeping views of mountains and lakes. Others are more discreet. A farmhouse on the surface with a massive underground complex below. Many of these homes have their own power supplies, solar, wind, or diesel generators. They often include greenhouses and water purification systems designed to operate off the grid for months at a time. Some even have medical facilities stocked with supplies in case hospitals are unavailable. One property developer described building a bunker with enough supplies for 20 people to live comfortably for a year, completely underground. And above ground? It looked like a perfectly normal country home. So what does this trend really reveal? It reveals how differently the ultra-rich see the world. While the rest of us are focused on the present, paying bills, saving for retirement, they're thinking decades ahead. They're preparing for worst-case scenarios that most people won't even consider. It also reveals something about human psychology. No matter how much money someone has, they can still feel vulnerable. And when you feel vulnerable, you look for ways to regain control. For billionaires, New Zealand is about more than just land. It's about peace of mind. Of course, most of us can't just fly to New Zealand and buy a private estate, but you can still take the same mindset and apply it to your own life. Think about what risks you're exposed to, financially, personally, even emotionally, and then think about how you can protect yourself from them. Build an emergency fund, diversify your income streams, invest in skills and assets that hold value no matter what happens. You don't need to be rich to think like the rich. You just need to be willing to plan ahead. And take action. So the next time you hear about a billionaire buying land in New Zealand, remember, it's not just a vacation home. It's not just a flex. It's a strategy. And it's a reminder that thinking differently, thinking ahead, is one of the biggest secrets to staying wealthy. If you found this video insightful, give it a like. It really helps the channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe to Rich Explained for more stories about how the ultra-rich see the world differently. Comment below. If you could build a safe haven anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Until next time, keep learning, keep thinking ahead, and keep playing smarter.